Right, hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Just Said, where I am playing Final Fantasy XIV. Last episode we finished off the Warring Triad side quest. I'm going to be fumbling around with my microphone for a moment, trying to fix something, but it's not really working. Okay, well, whatever. Anyway, this episode we're going to go in... Yes. We are going to be doing the extreme versions of these trials. With people that I found in Pathfinder, sorry. I wouldn't dare with Duty Finder. Sure. Huh. Definitely wouldn't dare to do that. Alright, so we will see how this goes. I will once again try to explain as best as I can. And we will just have to see how it goeth. Is what I'm thinking. I'll go and main tank. Oh. I'll let my superiority be known to Aoi. Yeah, sure. Countdown, 10 seconds. Alright, so the way that this guy worketh is that he has his normal auto attacks, of course. And he has the triple trial attack, which is the cleave that he does every now and again. So once again, you need to aim the boss away from the rest of the party. He does Tiferet, which is just the usual rate-wide damage every now and again. Nothing too crazy. And then when this happens, it's going to spawn multiple orbs. And now we are going to be pulling the boy over to the middle somewhere. And then the rest of the party members need to kind of share, or like kind of split into two groups and take the damage. If I join that, I will get, like anybody who joins that gets physical vulnerability down. So as a main tank, you do not want to join that, because that will kill you. Because he will punch you to death. Because you're then weak to the physical stuff. Once again, big charge up, same as the normal fight, means a tank buster. Afterwards, he's also going to do another triple trial, so definitely want to have a cooldown going for that particular attack. When this happens, you want to aim him, you want everybody to be right over here. Why? Because when his cast is over, he will choose a random person and he's going to cleave half of the arena in their direction. So the idea is that you would basically aim it towards the place where the green puddle is, so we have more space to move around and drop the AoEs. That is the idea. Right? Jeez. This is not minimum item level, and this still hits really hard. Yes, there we go. That is the first part done, and now it's time for the second part. One tank takes the smaller ads, the other tank takes the bigger ad, and you just kill him. However, try not to kill him at, try to kill them at different intervals of time, because, as you can practically see, whenever they blow up, they do damage. Mind you, most people don't really care too much about not killing them and around the same time. I mean, not many people talk about me. Sorry, healers. You can also use Reprisal on them, I think, and lower the amount of damage that that does. Or like any other type of mitigation. Because before they blow up, they are still alive, technically. So I think that the mitigation would still work. And if it doesn't work, well, at least you try. Right? And that is the first phase. Pretty much done. Not bad. Not bad at all. Right. So, hold up a moment. Wait a moment, and go. Whenever that flash happens, it's gonna, pillars are gonna spawn underneath the point where you were just at. So you want to move away from that. Anyway, next part is half of the party is gonna get a physical, or it's going to be resistant to physical damage. The other half is gonna be resistant to magic damage. And extremely weak to the other one, too. If you have the physical defensing one, you will join Well, you will take one of those towers and also run to the back. People with magic defense will then try to grab the tethers, with the emphasis on try, so that the people with the physical stuff do not die. Well, this is kind of bad. Well, you know what? At least you tried. I'm gonna just jump off because that's not amazing. That was not bad though, but the second phase of this fight is usually the part where people wiped because of the entire part where you really need people to know what they're doing, at least slightly, or other people are gonna die. So, as a result, hashtag try. Alright, we have returned to this particular part. Okay, wait for the flash and move. Check what buff you have. If you have the green one, you are magic resistant, otherwise you are physically resistant. It's really nice that I got the other one so I can show off what the other one is to do. After this, the people with the physical should take the towers, and the people with the magic should go to the front. And the people with the magic should take these tethers, just run around a little bit to the left and right, and you'll be fine. And we are resistant to these attacks, so that is so quite fine. Okay, people are taking towers, so I don't have to jump in and use hallowed ground. That is something that I am kind of used to doing. And there we go, we got past this particular part. These are Earthshakers. They will do more damage if you are closer to the enemy, so try and be farther away if you can. This is a tank buster, but it's also going to hit more people, so also need to be on the left side, I forgot. Excuse me, this tower is mine. Once, like, if these buffs, like if the physical and magical buffs are not in play, then the tanks need to take those towers. They do a lot of damage, as one would expect. Alright, this part over here, you're gonna get knocked really far away. I also did something wrong. You're supposed to kind of like bait the pillars in the blue puddle, but I kind of forget to do that from time to time. Anyway, just get knocked around in the correct direction, not in the direction of the freaking green puddle of doom. I'm going to do this. Okay. There's also going to be things appearing now. Yep. Move to the left. And then more towers. So I remember that too. Right. And now we get the next little part. So he's going to blow us again. Alright, so there is the wind thing that you have to take care of in the back of the arena. While that is happening, the tanks have their own job of taking the adds, and then afterwards taking the towers, while also avoiding these pillars. So we're in Pillar Revelation. With that. We'll reprisal this guy, like this group. We have less damage to deal with. And there we go. We'll start for the things again. Every time it flashes, you will have these pillars happening. And now you should go over here. If you do not, you will die. If you haven't killed the ad, this will also immediately kill you. It is a one-shot. Watch out for the next pillars coming up right now. Yeah. And now the fight basically resets and keeps going until you reach Enrage. We have seen the entire fight at this point. Now it's just a matter of actually, you know, getting there. Let's go for the back. Excuse me, I'm going to use Hallowed Crown. No, oh, no, no, Kina, no! Oh, well, I used Hallowed Ground to try and survive it myself, but it failed. As you can see, this is going swimmingly. Considering, you know, the party. But at least it's fine. We have done this fight so many times. Me and this stat, the boys, and one girl. To the point that we just know how to cheese a lot of this fight. To kind of carry people through it because we're just kind of used to that. Not like in a bad way, but this fight just requires some kind of ridiculous stuff. If people don't know the fight, then it can be kind of difficult to relay that information. Anyway, there we go. Not bad. Goodbye, Sephiroth. Oh my god! We got a whistle too. We got a mounted drop. I rolled a 1 on that. A 13! I see how it is. I see how it is. I will once again be getting these mounts at a later point. I will grind to them when I need them. Right? I will be right back. Ha 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 ha! I have yet another party of beautiful people who will help me to clear and show off this beautiful content, yes. Alright, let's see how this is gonna go, huh? I totally didn't need to, Sorry, I was just immediately into like raid mode. It's ridiculous. Oh boy. I like before this thing I even need to ask like, okay, which, what, this what, and who? Oh well. Why is Aoi wearing that beret? I mean, why not? It adds character, flavor. I hope you are ready, for this fight can be quite a confusing little thing. To the point that I don't even remember all the things. Alright. Go. Once again, just like with most, I would say, bosses in this game entirely, just try to aim it away from the party. Thunder 2, at this point in the game, will not show you which one means what anymore. So Thunder 2 will be a cone in front of her. If she summons the head, get near the head, because it's gonna yeet you from its current location. And then this. So she will cast a spell and tether herself to somebody. Thunder 2 is a clone once again. So that one over there, that one clone is going to do Thunder 2. While all the other ones are going to be doing Thunder 3. So now she's going to execute it, which means that all the clones are going to do the AoE that they remembered. So you kind of have to keep an eye out on that. A lot of the patterns are similar though, so it's not too difficult to figure it out, but it is there. Right, Cloudy Heavens. She's going to summon the ads. One tank grabs both the second Demiurge and the third. And the other tank grabs this guy. Do not, under any circumstance, use a skill on him when he has vertical. I looked at the thing. So you're supposed to look away at the second Demiurge too, but I totally forgot about that, so I'm now attacking Raylak. I'm sorry. Anyway, you need to be really careful with the first Demiurge, because if you hit him with the shield, you will most likely fly off the arena, because there's no things anymore, so As you can quite clearly see, people are getting hit, and Yaya yeeted. Wow. We also have this debuff, which will turn you into a zombie if you die. And then the zombie will then, of course, if you're zombified, you will then, of course, just attack your partner. Other than that, there is a puddle that appears with the spear ad, which we saw in the normal fight. However, when he is almost dead, he's also going to do a massive cleave, basically, where only his butt is gonna be safe. So you, as off-tank, you want to try and aim it a little bit so that the party doesn't get hit with that. Thunder 2, again, at kind of a bad moment, I would say, in general. I've not done this fight in so long. Anyway, Quasar! This is even, which means that it's going to be a big pull. You have big and small pulls on this scale thing. If the amount of tethers on her is an even amount, it will be a big pull. If it is uneven, it will be a small pull. And then you just have to look at which side has the blue meteors. Or more blue meteors. The blue meteors basically are heavier than the other ones. This is very difficult to explain. Mainly because it's also been so long since I did this, to the point that I really don't remember that much. Alright. Sintamani is the same, but this time it's a little bit nastier in the extreme. Thunder 3 be in her. And then we have Arrow 3, which needs to be away from her. And so now A and C would be fine. So you'd want to stand underneath either the thing on A or the thing on C. This is a Tank Buster, which will hit you with knockback. Also, you need to swap with this Tank Buster, because, you know, I got this over here. Ah, crap. Whatever, I don't care, I'm gonna stay here. It's not ideal. So the thing that also happens at that point is that she's gonna send her head onto one of the sides to the point that there's only one corner saved. But I got tank privileges, so I can just ignore it. Well, kind of. Right, so now I have to swap back. Jesus, Zowie. That's a lot of damage. I'm also getting distracted. Shit. I'll just follow my party members because I will believe in them. Once again, uneven means a small pull, and then you kind of want to stand at these markers that we put over here, or in that general vicinity. Because it will make it so that you don't fall off, but that you also don't get hit with the head later. This is very difficult to explain. Definitely on the fly too. Right, another Tank Buster, got to swap again. Right, so that is an even amount of feathers. And then we look for the side that doesn't have the thing. Watch out for Sophia, because she's also going to do a dash across the arena. It is a lot of stuff at the same time. The fight against Sophia is, in my humble opinion, really not too bad, but it's a lot to take in the beginning. It's really a puzzle fight a lot of the time. Just kind of trying to figure out, like, okay, what is she going to do? And how do I deal with it? I guess you could say that, but I take it every fight in this game, but I feel like she's even more of a puzzle than other ones. I actually have to think a lot with her. Wait for this to pop, and then once you can get near the head, do not forget the head, because it will knock you away. I guess I can stand over here. And yet another Tank Buster. This fight really makes you get used to tank swapping. I mean, there's a lot of them, though. Like, there's a lot of fights that do that, but this one, I feel, is a pretty good one to learn it. There's also another Quasar happening, which is with an uneven amount, which means that we're gonna have a small pull. Also, some people failed the stacking up with light and dark, which then gives you infirmary and the other thing. And bleeding. So Which makes taking Sintamani even worse, because Infirmary lowers your healing capabilities, basically. Another Flankbuster, which means another slot. That is an LB3. There are more things happening with the clones, but it's over anyway. It's easy, it's fine, it's simple. Not a problem whatsoever. Oh yeah, I can just skip this. She is certainly annoying, but fun too. That's a quote and a half. That was a beautiful first try. I did not get anything, as is my wont. Alright, I'll be right back again. Alright, believe it or not, here we go. Again, into the madness. There's this... I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Too much extremes in a row, which is funny, because that's wrong. You can never have too many extremes in a row. It's good soup. Once again, I will do my best to explain the mechanics as best as I can. Let us already check. Bulk damage for sore memes. Really, man. Let's see how it is. Alright, so just like in a normal fight, Zervan will cleave in this first part, so if you are a main tank, you will want to go to the north. And of course, after a while, the arena will start to break into bits and pieces. Into beautiful quarter pieces. Together with the same mechanic from earlier with the fire puddles, like Flare Star over here. Oh fuck, I need to move now! Well, you see, I am, I'm an idiot. Oh. That was amazing. Well, it seems like Aoi will be main tanking this fight. So, this guy cleaves still. It does a pretty sizable amount of damage. And Extreme here does a lot more damage, I feel. And here comes Soar, where you have to do some intriguing little things. So everybody, except for the healers, will get a marker for an AoE, and you line them up perfectly like this, which is beautiful, in more ways than one. And then you... No, not Nox, no! That's not good. Well, we're dead. So anyway, the sword was actually fine until the person with... Yeah, so there's a stack marker and there's gonna be another person with another marker on him, or on them. And yeah, the person with the other marker should not join the stack, is the idea. Ah, okay, seems to be hero specific. Gotcha. So this time I will try to move away from the falling platform. It's not like I'm ridiculously distracted with trying to explain these fights that I have not done in a long time. Okay. And this time I will move onto this platform. cannot believe that I did that in the recording too of all moments. It's not the first time I've fallen off in this. Actually, I think I've only like fallen off like one more time, maybe two. Or just like straight up ran off. I've never had this particular thing happen to me before though. Just standing there when the platform disappears? No. That's a new one. Right, main tank goes to the north, and the entire party goes to the south. It stays in that general direction, or general location. I think it may be a good idea for me to just use Rampart for the sake of lowering some of that cleave damage, because it does do a buttload damage. And now we have the other sword, aka the difficult sword, which I still don't understand entirely. I need to move over this way, please. Thank you. Oh. Whoopsie, I think I killed Bollocks. Bollocks is the correct word to say to that. Yeah. I'm a raider, by the way. I do savage content. We're going to use forward. That should help me a little bit. The emphasis on a little bit. Yeah, okay. Biting Halberd is going to be a ginormous cleave, basically, where only his butt is safe. Southern Cross, stand on one position. When it finishes casting, it's gonna remember your position and put puddles underneath it, and do damage too. So. Okay, Biting Halberd again. So they have to move all the way around. Do not run to the middle, or you will get damaged with the ice damage over time. And then the ad phase begins. This is fine. This is fine. Ah, we can take all of them. Oh. Why did you have to res me? Let's go wait a little bit to get healed. And then I'm going in, Chief! I also have lost all of my like shield stacks, which is not the best. Okay, I will grab this guy, and I will also attack this guy. And then we're going to use some ramparts. Look away from the execrated vial, or you will get confused. Which will most likely kill you. And we go and give Ari a little bit of help. If that even does anything. I already used reply, so let me go and use it. Why not? Okay, now it seems like Ari is grabbing the small boys, which means that the big boy... Are you the big boy? No, this is the big boy. Let me go and look away from this guy, so we don't get feared. I'm going to use Sentinel. And there we go. The longer you take for this, the more damage I think Zervan does. I haven't seen. It's been a while too, so. Actually, no. I think at some point it just straight up kills you if you take too long. I don't really think it changes the amount of damage you take. Although it does do a buttload of damage. At least that's what I remember. Nah, that was fine. I'm also thinking probably in like Unreal kind of deal. Did I die or something? Oh yeah, I did die. Wave cannon, one person's gonna get marked, is gonna get a beam shot in this general direction and get fleet on it, so try to aim it away from the party. You're also going to be tethered with other people, which means that you cannot be too far away from each other or you will take a buttload of damage. And bone stacks too. Alright, so we cross, go and join the party, and then everybody goes in a certain direction. I'll need to go the opposite direction. Let me go and use freaking... Okay, I'm gonna use Clemency because I'm scared. Broken Seal. Once you get to this, you have to walk with your tether partner to meteors and soak them. And then while this is happening, he's also going to do another move. Cyclical, biting halberd, or tail something. Depending on what happens, it's going to determine, and depending on the name, it's going to determine what attack it's going to be. Cyclical is a donut. The other one, the tail something, is an area around him. And biting halberd we've seen before. It's like a giant cone. That's another turfing. This time I have a whole stack though, and it's going to take longer. The farther you go, the longer, like the more attacks turfing is going to do to you. So, we're going to do this. Time for Southern Cross. Tank goes to the right, the rest goes to the left, and Nox is dead. Which is not ideal, they're going to use Elephant. Yes. Rather not die. This is not going to be looking particularly good. Raylag, I'm going to cover you. Just in case. Okay, I'm going to need that LB3 Raylag. There we go. And then we get a sword. That was totally the way that you were supposed to do it, and we didn't scuff it at all. Okay, Key Knight died. And then we go over here. Okay. I hope that's enough. I really don't like this. Oh yeah, right. Demon's Claw, let's hope it does it correctly. Super Blight, nice. So for Demon's Claw, normally you're supposed to tank it all together, stack for it, but you can also use a well-timed invulnerability as a tank, and you should be able to survive. As Aoi has also massively demonstrated. Now he is supposed to kind of reset his base position. I guess it's just going to stay there. He does have 3 Vol stacks, so I probably should have swapped it in there. He'll be fine, we got Raylag, Master Healer. Southern Cross, Carter goes left, the other one goes, like the main tank goes right. People keep dying. As is apparently kind of what's happening. Another broken seal. I'm gonna get the bollocks. Okay, you're gonna go that way, that's fine too. Don't care. Tail end, there we go, that's the move. Tail end. That's the tail tag. And rip. Well, you know, a lot of stuff happened. But, you know, you've seen most of the fight. It's not perfectly executed, but it's kind of a difficult little fight. Because if one person dies, it means the end of everybody. Usually, especially with the meteors. The way that we managed to survive earlier was... I think a lot of it was me also covering Raylag, basically. Like, the fact that I didn't die, but it's ridiculous. But I basically covered Raylag to the point that he could use the LB3 and revive all of us. So... that is basically this entire fight. Have no fear, because we are here. Again. The strat will be the same. I am once again connected with Nox, and it scares me. It's fine enough. It is very fine. I think it is his first one. Okay. Going first, cross. Close enough to him, so that we don't go fucking annihilated. I mean, he's gonna die before me, but still. Nice. Come with me, Nox, to a wonderful paradise. Over here. Yes. Excellent! Look at that. Beautiful. Alright, tail end, wait for the meteors to blow up, and then move away. And then we do another set of those. Yikes. That metal cutter is nasty. It's ridiculous. Right, for the wave cannon. Oh, that's not amazing. Yeah. Okay, another turfing. Back to C for the 7 cross, wait for the pop, and then go away. Please move. Jesus Christ. I saw Kenai like lagging behind a little bit. I was like, no, 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 no. We also have some massive freaking echo, so dying is a lot more difficult at this point. Which I will agree upon. Right. But we're doing the mechanic properly though, so. Right, cyclical. Which means we have to be close because it's a donut. Man, look at this party. Suddenly it just all clicks. I love it so much when it happens. Is he gonna do sword first and then demon claw? Yeah. But this is the quote-unquote easy sword, so this should be fine. We've done it before. I've seen this party do it before. I should be able to do it again, right? Well... No. The short answer to that is no. But oh well, that's fine. Reserving something's better anyway. Hey, look, it's the demon squad. Nice. Nice. Oof. Alright. That is a gun. I don't care about that. And maybe if I'm lucky, I can get something else. Do I get the chance to get a single item today? Yes. Alright, nice. We got something. Alright, I'll be right back again. Right, my friends, so with that entire debacle done, we have now done all of those beautiful extremes, which are some honest-to-God really good fights. However, I've done them too much, with a lot of people who did not know what they were doing, or people who acted as if they knew, but then didn't know. Just the usual stuff. And definitely, like in Party Finder and Duty Finder, just prepare for some interesting encounters every now and again. Either way, it went pretty dang well. Of course, the one that gets like quote-unquote stuck on is Zervan, but it's always Zervan. I hate Zervan. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this episode. I was playing Final Fantasy XIV, and next episode we're going to go and continue with the main quest again. Goodbye.